This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So Auburn's offense comes on the field first today. Last year in this Iron Bowl, the Tide prevailed. Not one of the more dramatic games in the series. Alabama getting a much-needed victory. They came in off a deeply disappointing loss, basically out of the playoff mix, but survived against the Tigers.
Yeah, emotional game last year. Jalen Milroe ended up having a great game to be the difference. We'll see what happens today. You know, Auburn has been so close in so many big games over the last 2 or 3 years. Can they play an entire 4 quarters and show their fans and show themselves that they're good enough to win these type of games?
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On the ground, it's Robinson. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. The sure hands, it's Thompson. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Now offense with some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. 2nd down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Auburn now operating in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the left side. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
First and goal for the offense. Will hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Okay,
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Oh, and he knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Alabama's offense gets their first crack now. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And they'll give it to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone in your Kirk. In a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
To the air, it's Simpson. Swarmed by the pass rush, is sacked. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Motion now from the tight end. Takes the handoff. It's Cobb.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces into the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Oh, the pass rush gets home. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker who's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded at the 25. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. Walk it out, but the game moves the ball all the way to the +42. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Tackle, but 1st down.
Well, that is a 1st down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I'll tell you, every single year in the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
He's running out of time here. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Auburn now operating in the red zone. To keeper trying to get to the marker.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
They'll run it here. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
They've got it in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack in their game.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. There's such a living history to this rivalry game, Kirk. They began playing back in 1893 and so many dramatic chapters since then.
You know, growing up in the Big Ten region, I always had an appreciation for the Iron Bowl, watching Auburn and Alabama every year. But really, it wasn't until 1996, my first year on College Game Day, when you and I were down there. Watched it firsthand. It was my first experience in seeing it. And there's just nothing like watching Auburn and Alabama in person.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Back to throw. It's Simpson. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Tries the right with a quick throw, and it's a comeback route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, their hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Look out, he's in the clear. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football when teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation, but the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
Now it's 2nd down here. To the air, it's Arnold. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Caught in the backfield. It's Cobb. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now? Looking to throw yet again. Pulls it in. It's Cobb. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
Takes the handoff. It's Robinson.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Pulls it in. It's Singleton. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Fresh set of downs. First and goal. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive.
Touchdown, Auburn. Great connection there for 6 points.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
The shotgun running play call. As the first down, it's still going. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellows, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Tigers and Tide.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
You know, kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. To throw, it's Arnold. Caught over the middle, it's Singleton.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. A quick throw out left, complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The offense threatening now, first and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The Sophomore with a strong tackle there. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Line for the end zone, running it right up the gut. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Punt team ready to boot it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle made after a big gain. First down here for this offense. There's the handoff. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. With the catch, it's Singleton. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. He hands it to the back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Offense moving into a bunch formation. They start the drive with a good throw to the right.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
That's caught. It's Williams. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
And it falls incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. To throw, it's Simpson. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looking to throw again. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's past the marker and still going. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
Using his legs, it's Henderson.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Dropping back, it's Arnold. He's got it with room to run. Great screen over the right side. Hill, and they chase him down. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on. Look at this. It's Auburn beginning to pull away, Kurt, and it's the Crimson Tide on the ropes at the moment.
Yeah, pride is on the line for this Auburn team. All they hear about year-round in their state is how great Alabama is. Well, they get a chance to be able to prove that they're great themselves, and they're doing that in the 60 minutes within this football game.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On the move now. Has the first, still on the move. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
He's got a man down the middle. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, Makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he's got it. So they convert the two-point conversion, get it back to a two-score game to keep their slim hopes alive. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Leaning on the run game here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking for some space. It's Henderson. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. They'll try to run for the 1st down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense has been very efficient on 4th down so far. Let's see if they can make it 4 for 4 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him down, but the offense gets the 1st down they needed to just run the clock out. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They keep him guessing with a run. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He'll hand it off. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
At the 12-yard line. 4th down coming up.
And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. Nice kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Bringing pressure. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up.